So you both have mentioned the process of setting expectations in the sales process, and then after the fact, once things are live. One of the things that we frequently hear, especially from local business customers, is why don't I see my ads? And we all giggle at that because it's funny to us as insiders, but for someone experiencing it, walk through break that question down, what it means, and then like how you would respond to it from a client perspective.
I try to answer it with like a 2-sentence response. There's a variety of reasons that you might not see your ad based on budget, settings, algorithm, your search profile. Our focus is 100% on driving the most conversions, with the available data that we have in order to bring you more leads and blah, blah, blah. Something like that. I just try to sort of gloss over the whole thing because I've tried to, there's no point in really explaining it. Right. Honestly, I should put together a video of myself explaining it and then just send them the video.
Do it. We have one. It works, guys.
Yeah, it's a great FAQ, isn't it?
Well, the way we kind of describe it is kind of a mixture of everything you guys just said, and then we're also layering on top of that, listen, you're likely doing this in the first couple of days that the campaign's live because you want to see what the ad copy looks like, but know that you're not going to waste money by clicking on your own ad. And by doing that, you're actually lowering your CTR, your click-through rate. You're actually hurting your campaign performance, especially the brand new campaign. So you're really shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah. So like that. And then at a certain point, Google is going to stop serving you ads. If you keep seeing the same ads and you're not clicking them, Google's going to go, that's not a buyer, I'm out, and stop serving them. So a mixture of everything you guys just said is kind of what we tell them as well. But I think kind of just cutting that off out of the gate if you can, or for us at least, we found it to be effective because it's just one less thing a potential customer is going to email in with questions about. So, something we've learned from Josh Nelson in that ultimate onboarding process is like, what can we educate them on that we know a question's coming down the pipeline ahead of time before it becomes an issue, or
that's a good point.
It might be an issue, it might just be something they're curious about, but if we could just eliminate it, that's kind of what our thinking is on it.
Now, when you get that question still, do you just forward the link to the video?
Yeah. Okay. We'll typically go like, there's a bunch of reasons for it. Here's the Google report link that explains it. But if you want a more in-depth explanation, check this video out, and we send something like that off.
Nice.
We find that helps. We have that with that. We've got a video, I believe, on call rail spam calls. So if you're using Mark, you use What Converts. Nick, you're using call tracking metrics, right?
Yep.
So those numbers have all been in use by other companies at some point in the past. So sometimes you'll get direct dials to those companies or spam calls, and customers think that they're paying for those, and you have to catch it early enough because, like, let's say they're on a robo-dial spam list, and all of a sudden they get 6 spam calls in a day. The customer panics because they think they just spent $200 on that.
Right.
If you can, beat them to the punch on that and explain that earlier, we find that to be helpful in the process because spam calls are a thing.